Howdy, hey, this is Frakbox, and I'm here with Omega Wolf
Hi, I was just shouting.
and TruBluBlur.
Long time no see.
So, we only have 2 motes of light to collect before we talk to the spirit.
Careful now, this is in Destiny.
Oh. Well, I mean, what is the official name for those?
I think they're tears.
Oh, are they tears?
I think so.
Tears of light?
Probably? I think this is the closest way to get there.
You know, they probably had to really be careful when coming up with motes of lights for Destiny because this game exists.
Yeah, I mean...
Because Nintendo is bigger than Bungie.
Nintendo is really active in
Shutting things like
protecting
that
their
down.
copyrights.
Yeah,
And whatnot.
it's true.
Yeah. So you know what's funny? There was a video that I saw recently, I think by Carl Smallwood. Basically, you know, the DC Extended Universe.
Uh-huh.
So
Specifically
terrible.
the movies.
right,
Yeah.
the DC Extended Universe. That concept of the DCEU,
Uh-huh.
that acronym, was not coined by DC or Warner Brothers. And in fact, they have no idea why people use it.
Interesting.
Because MCU?
Well, I mean, yes, that's why it came into use, but it's interesting that they don't know the origin.
So actually, we do know the origin. It's just that Warner Brothers never coined it. So, So,
Ah, dang it.
according to Carl Smallwood, there was an article that was created, by some journalist,
Okay.
and
I thought you were going to say some German.
no,
Because Germans do everything.
almost everything.
I gotta get out of here.
So
I'm stuck.
the journalist, I forget the name of, basically coined the DCEU
Okay.
and as a joke, saying that DC was trying to cash in on the success of the Marvel movies, and that he wouldn't be surprised if
Chicken there.
Warner Brothers started using DCEU as a way to copy their success.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And the reason everybody knew that it was a joke was because in the article it was sarcastic, and
This
also
is who
he
we're
put
trying
like
to save.
he put like
No,
a
they're
trademark
not
symbol next to like DCEU. Even though it's not. Oh, that's who we're trying to save.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And there's definitely not one in here.
Oh. So yep.
That is really
Oh,
interesting
guys!
and really funny, honestly.
So-
that it just took
So
off even though it was that.
the title of the video was "The DCEU is literally a joke," because it literally started off as a joke,
Oh man.
mocking Warner Brothers for their lack of creativity.
I don't know
They would be
what the
bigger.
heck to do.
Oh, there's a bridge up there.
I need to. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to go.
Oh.
I think I need to warp differently.
Promise Menda's not really that helpful.
Have we found all the areas to warp to in this area?
I don't think so.
Do you think it would show us like where the light, the tiers are, so that we didn't have to go? Oh, is that what?
I'm
the castle
trying
there?
to get here because I think that might be it.
Okay.
But
You're going to have to
this
slow down
warp
to
zone
Hyrule Field, I
put
think.
me somewhere.
Yeah,
unhelpful.
you have to go through Hyrule Field.
All right, which is
So, there,
this
is that Hyrule Field?
I think that's the closest you're going to
it's
get.
it's not, but it is close.
Okay.
It's hard for me to tell because I literally have a mic boom in front of my face.
Yeah, I know it.
By sheer necessity. Oh, it took a long time for us to get like the right position of the
It
microphones.
did. It did a lot longer than usual.
Yeah, I mean, we figured out that we needed to turn down Omega Wolf's microphone a little bit. And I think that'll help out a lot, because his voice is just naturally louder than ours.
Well, it's because my mic is more important.
You do have the best microphone. So...
Touch.
No! Mess everything up. So eventually, I'll put more work into getting my really expensive Yeti microphone to work properly. Because in theory, if I get that to work properly, I can just set it down right in front of TruBluBlur, and it'll be able to hear us all perfectly. Because based off of what I've seen from people on
Someday.
on YouTube, what?
Someday.
Someday.
You'll just set it down.
Someday. I think, like, when I first got my really expensive Yeti microphone, I, like, tried testing it out using a combination of, like, these microphones we're using and the Yeti microphone.
Oh, yeah.
And because, obviously, they're different microphones, the rate at which they send the data
You need to go
is a little bit
around
different.
more.
So there's a little bit of an echo. So I would have to, like, find the perfect balance of a delay in sending the data, which I can do, but it would just take, like, a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
And in the meantime, war.
You are
War
killing
never
me.
changes.
We don't have...
Epona.
There's
But
no
No,
dig
we have to
spots.
wait for the warthog guy to...
There's no dig spots.
Bash
So
through.
warping here does not help me.
why not warp them above? Like, above the place.
Because in time,
Oh, there's
So
some
maybe
point.
maybe warping...
my portals are up here or down here.
You're gonna have
and
to
this
warp
one puts
up
me
there.
below everything.
So maybe
You're
warp
gonna
to
have to
the
warp
one...
up there, go down
Yeah.
to the Hawaiian field,
Because I remember from the Zora's Domain, we could actually get to
and then you just go around to the entrance.
The issue is I need to be on the upper part of Hylia, or the Hylian field, not the under part of it.
So I think what I've heard is that in the HD version of this game, this whole process of finding the tiers
Yeah.
is much more streamlined.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Gotcha.
I think there's less of them, and it happens faster, so you don't have to... I think that might have...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know why these are here.
That's where there were some bugs there. You have to get on them to fight them.
Of course. Is this faster than running?
I think it's about the same.
Why walk when you can ride?
Make a special trip for you. Same low price.
It is not a low price whatsoever.
It's not. Well, you have to get your personality, like, skill, or personality attribute up, and also your, like, barter. Speaking of Morrowind, so... Morrowind is great. I was
I
lucky.
hate that you can miss everything.
Well, that's kind of half the thing, is that it doesn't hold your hand like Skyrim does. It's back in the day when, like, RPGs were RPGs, you know, back in the old days.
And Lorelei could soft lock you into an ice combo.
Really? Oh, were you talking about Pokemon?
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about, like, Red and Blue?
yeah.
What was that combo?
I think you need to go the other way. Basically, she just freezes you, and if you don't have any ice heals,
Wait.
stuck.
Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, basically, if you're frozen in the first generation, you just get stuck. If you don't have any ice heals or a fire type.
You don't eventually come out of it?
No.
What?
Somehow, apparently, it just doesn't unfreeze. And since Lorelei is an ice type master, she's never going to attack you with a fire type move.
Right. You know, so do all of her Pokemon know ice moves?
Probably.
Because I remember thinking, like, going through that, like, these Pokemon aren't ice Pokemon. Like, a lot of the Pokemon she has on her team. Because ice type is one of the rarer types.
Well, Dugong is a water ice.
Right. But what else does she have on her team?
I
guess
guess
we'll
see
look it
here.
up. I was thinking of buying an iPad so that I could actually, like, look up stuff during the Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have, like, a really good tablet, and it'd be nice, because I don't want to, like, use a phone during the thing, because the screen's too small. But I think, like an iPad would be perfect. I was thinking of ordering, like, a, what's the word I'm looking for? A refurb from, like, Apple.com or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because it looks like they're a lot cheaper if you buy them as a
I'm
refurb.
sure.
Yeah. So they might be cheap enough to where after like the next couple of paychecks, I might even get like an iPad Pro,
Okay.
just so that it stays relevant for longer.
Am I going to be allowed to go through here? Yeah, it looks like it's open.
You still looking up Lorelei's team?
She has Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, Lapras. So she has one Pokemon that's not an Ice type.
That's Slowbro.
Yeah,
But what was the one before that?
that was Gen 1.
No. Okay.
This is Gen 2 here.
Name off the team again.
Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, Lapras.
Is Cloyster ice type? I thought
Yes,
Cloyster was just
it's a water ice.
Interesting. Okay, because I know is Shelter water ice.
I don't know.
I think we're in the wrong area because
So clearly it's not through there.
All right.
How'd you...
okay
there?
Okay,
I ran.
Omega Wolf, look up where the light is, because we're just wandering around aimlessly right
It's
now.
true. We kind of are.
In the interest of streamlining
So,
everything.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
Oh yeah, we went all the way
ended up
around.
going
Yeah.
Here.
Well, at the very least, we're up on top now.
We are
so-
on the top layer. I came... Oh, I see what I did.
Yeah.
I turned
Look, there's
the
a whole
wrong
pathway
way
there that
here.
we can't go through, right?
Yeah, not yet.
That's where the blockage was? Is that right?
I think so. I don't
okay.
think we can go there.
Which spirit are we trying to heal? Lineru or something like that?
The last one. It is the last one, right?
I think so. And it probably is the Lanaryu spirit.
Because we're in the...
Tears of Light, Lineru Province.
Perfect.
It's the first one.
Yeah, because I think that's the one with like Hylia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay.
It's probably going to highlight them.
Perfect. Oh no, we need to remember where we got each one now because they're not on there anymore.
Well, in the meantime, I'll run back across the
Yeah,
screen.
might as well just keep going because it's not going to be over here.
Yeah.
Tears of Light.
They already made these like really like you kind of have to just you have to do a lot of exploring.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
You know what I'm excited for?
Huh.
Is after I mean, not necessarily. I don't want to like rush through like Twilight Princess or anything, but the next Zelda game I want to play is Link's Awakening.
Ah, yes.
And you and I have mentioned this off screen.
Yeah.
I guess so. We haven't. That's a weird way to word that. We have talked about this off screen, but Link's Awakening is super, super awesome.
I still haven't played it, and I really want to.
I've been getting really hype over it because there's this YouTube.
So
like,
there
live-
are insects in Telma's bar.
That's where I'm trying to get. Okay.
Okay.
That's where I was headed.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was getting a warning about a security certificate. I should probably get out of it.
Probably. So yeah, I was listening
Yeah,
to this
that's
this
blocked
live stream of like video game remixes
Uh-huh.
on YouTube, and a lot of the songs that came on there were from Link's Awakening, and I was like, yes.
Nice.
So it's getting me really hype. Link's Awakening, like the Overworld song, is my favorite of
Alright.
all the Zelda.
The way
Overworld
in is actually
songs.
in that area.
So straight ahead.
Aha!
I turned the wrong way when I came to this section.
Yes, you did.
And that's actually kind of proof. We're progressing, so they're attacking.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know,
Hold on. We need to get in your way to test your worthiness.
if video games
Just like in Journey to the West.
So video games teach us really important things. Like if there are enemies in this direction, you're going the right way.
Right?
Of course, in the real world, enemies are everywhere. So,
Yeah.
or
Come on,
nowhere.
guys. Come on. A little closer. No, the wall got in the
okay,
way.
well, at least-
Oh,
okay.
there's still two, so
Yeah.
that should be
Perfect.
all right.
Which is kind
Come
of
closer.
what you're
A
going
little
for.
closer.
It's like not even. You'd think that like they'd be spending.
There we go.
They would probably. They should be sending like 15 at a time.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're that powerful, you should just.
Oh man,
Throw
that would be
15.
ridiculous. 15 at a time.
It would. It would be really ridiculous.
But it would be along the lines of Halo 3, where it's like all about being awesome and whatnot.
So
Like-
what we should probably do is before we get these things of light, we should probably call the episode.
Okay.
Yeah, there they are.
Where?
No, these are people.
On the map.
Oh, yes, on the map they are, in fact, right
Perfect. So, this is Frakbox.
there. It's TruBluBlur.
There's Omega Wolf.
Have a great day.
Keep on spinning fast.
Yeah.